Just a quick rundown on a new product here at Greg Chappell Cricket Centre. It's called the Omtex Powerball. It comes in a 400 gram variety, a 600 gram, and an 800 gram. Today we're just going to run you through a few drills on what you can do with the bat, some bowling stuff and fielding drills on how the Omtex balls will improve your game. So there's three different types. We've got the 400 gram one, which is in the yellow, the 600 gram one, which is in the blue, and the green is the 800 gram one. There's a couple of different types of drills you can do with these. Batting wise, there's ones that you can focus forward defence and defending really solidly and working on that. You can work on your pull shots and your cut shots. One of the best ways to do it is doing 6 with the yellow, 6 with the blue, and then 6 with the green. Probably recommend the 400 and 600 grams for juniors. Wouldn't probably go with the 800 grams for them at the moment. It's probably a bit more advanced in terms of the hitting and the feedback and just the strength of a kid versus what an adult's going to be with them. Probably buy them in a pack of 4 or 6 and use multiple, so you're not just wasting time going back and forth in that sense. But really good tool for just even increasing your power through the shots and getting some good feedback. The other thing is, if you've got an old bat, I'd probably suggest to use that. They should be fine with your regular bat, but especially if your bat's older and heavier, even better. It gives you better response time with a quicker, newer bat. But obviously we want to try and protect our game bats for games. They're our biggest asset as a batter. The other really important thing is in transit, they might deflate a little bit. So just get your regular sort of footy or basketball pump and inflate them through here. Get them to a point that they're a bit squishier. Obviously the 400 grams got less sand in it. But you just want to be able to feel the feedback off the ball. Okay, so we're just going to demonstrate using it for a forward defence, and all this is trying to achieve is someone underarming the ball to you, ideally in a position that you'd be trying to hit your forward defence. The important things are you keep your technique the same as what you would and be really strong in your grip. Obviously the lighter balls are going to respond a bit differently to the heavier balls, but when you get to the heavier balls, it's really important to still maintain a nice strong grip when you're playing it. Otherwise, you obviously feel the wrist cocking and the soreness in that sort of stuff. So we'll start with just underarming some of the yellow balls just for a forward defence. And you can hear it sounds a bit different off the bat, but it's okay. You're just really trying to work on getting your hands through the ball, skew that one a little bit so you'll feel that responsiveness coming back there. So that's what you do, just getting to go with the yellow balls, just feeling it there. You notice the speed of the ball coming off the bat with the 400 gram ones. We're just going to transition to the blue ones now, just to see what it feels like. Okay, so now we're just transitioning to those 600 gram ones. And again, really important that when we're hitting the balls, we're just trying to hit them straight back at the feeder. So when they've underarmed it to us, we're just trying to hit straight back at them so that we get the really responsiveness on it to know exactly where the ball's going and how well our shape is going. So there's two of them haven't quite gone back to the feeder. So that's just telling us that we're probably a little bit out of our shape there. Okay, so now we've got the 800 gram ones. Obviously they're significantly heavier than the yellow ones, which is twice the weight. Really important, we're still holding our shape here. Because the point of contact you're really going to tell based off the feedback on your bat. Still trying to hit the ball back towards the bowler or the feeder. As you can see there, that one died really off it and the bat sort of skewed in my hands. Just trying to feel it coming, trying to get through the shots as you would if you're playing a forward defence or a drive. Just trying to feel the hands coming right through it. So once you finish with the 6x6x6 with each of the weighted balls, you want to go to either a regular cricket ball, a tennis ball, or in this case, we're just going to use a feed buddy light ball or a light bowling machine ball. Obviously, the surrounds that we're in, we don't want to be breaking anything, and your hands definitely come through the bat a lot quicker. So again, same sort of thing. You just want to be trying to get the ball straight back at the feeder. Try and avoid the camera here. But you can notice your hands just feeling off the bat, really coming out nice and fast, and the hands coming right through it. And that's just through the feedback you've got from going 400 to 600 to 800 grams. You really notice the difference in how the ball comes off. So as well as the 666 that we've done with the drive, that can be adapted to your pull shots or your cut shots or any shot you're really trying to work on, ones that you're really just trying to hold your shape. This next drill is a bit more rapid fire, so it's a little bit derived from a couple of baseball drills that have been around. And basically it'll be two with the yellow, two with the blue, two with the green, and then two light ones in reasonably quick succession. Play your shot, get back to your shape, and then just see how your hands come through there. So starting here, just trying to pull through the ball like you play a normal pull shot. You can hear the sound off the bat coming a little bit differently. That last one a little bit skewed, come a bit higher. It's a heavier one now. Really trying to hit through it. It's working down a couple of lighter ones. And that you can really feel your hands come through a lot better on the lighter ones, and just how different the response is. And as you can tell, it's a bit of a workout on the rapid fire. So similar to what we just did with the pull shot side of stuff, you can do the exact same with your cut shot or your sort of back foot drives, trying to get the ball through there, working on hitting the ball hard through that area. That's a spot where people struggle with a bit of strength and that sort of stuff. So it's really trying to just open yourself up and throw your hands through the offside. Just trying to get on top of the ball, hit it down. And sometimes variation through the throw up and down is a bit like what you get in a game. And that light ball, you really feel like getting on top and hitting the lights. I think that one is a boundary. So not only can you use these for batting, the other benefits are certainly with your bowling side of stuff. Probably recommend bowling into a brick wall or a net or something in that capacity. Could bowl it to a partner, but into a wall so you can get the response back off it. Start with the 400 gram. Probably do a few more in the volume of the 400, and then maybe only a couple with the two heavier ones. You don't want to over do things with your shoulder, especially early on. And that's pretty simple, just literally bowling through your action. Same thing with spinners. You can work on getting the revs on it, strengthening the wrists, but as a quick, you'd want to just be coming through your action and snapping through. The other benefit of these is just helping with your catching with some soft hands. Probably one of the best ways to do this is to get your 3 to 6 or whatever you've got of them and keep it random. Start with just trying to take it with both hands, really getting the weight into it so that you're helping with soft hands, bit of give by the takes, then progress to one hands. Obviously the heavier ball you're going to have to give a bit more with. As we get heavier, just working on being nice and soft in both of them, and then just get your partner to challenge you a little bit side to side. You don't want anything crazy. You can work on catching the opposite hand across from you, or so that would be more like trying to catch on that side. If you're a keeper, same sort of thing. Get the ball back quick. Keeping your body positions like you would in the field, being dynamic for those.